Oh, hi guys. We're back. New number, who dis? Oh, I gotta swap my stuff over. We in medieval. We did half a year last year. We'll probably do another half a year today, or last year. We did half a year yesterday. We'll do another half a year today. Let me just make sure I set my stuff up here. All right, we good. And then we could just jump in. So let me know in the chat if you want to play. Adina, if you're around, let me know. I can get you in. I don't know if you're still around here. She wanted to play yesterday and we weren't able to get her in. And don't forget to pay that King's tax of 1 like or 1 sub, y'all. Reset, so it's time to pay that tax one more time. Been playing along in medieval and you're on year 8 until you realize your wife and child left me. No, that's rough. I've had that happen almost a couple times where I just didn't give them like gifts and stuff like that. All right, but I can show you guys how it's going here. New day. I did a little bit of decorating around the house last stream, not a whole lot. I think I just put a couple things down in the area. We put some new houses down. It's very bright today. I got like my own little berry bush setup I'm trying to get here. I'm gonna try and fill all this out with berries. I feel like this could be a road. Maybe it's just because how the trees are set up, but I feel like this could be a road. Because what I want to do is kind of like wrap this around and then maybe put like a fence or something. Yeah, let me send you that code. Haven't played medieval on my own for quite a while because I'm not inspired by current save, but also not sure what I want to. Sure that you want to start over. Yeah, I definitely feel that. That's kind of why I waited like 6 months before I would get back into it. I was like, I don't really know what I would do anyways. I can send you a code, Bon. I think the only other person that said they wanted to join was Mr. Cheat Code, but he's not here yet. If he does show up later, maybe I'll get him in, but I think we still have an extra slot till then. Okay, I believe we are on, yep, year 7. Zbigniew the Bloody. Our king hates us, but he has another quest for us, so we gotta go talk to him. Also, we gotta pay taxes. I think I got the tax money. Pretty sure we got the 18K. I think I needed to make a little bit, but I could just cook the fish and be done with it.
Let's go.
Is it just muggy? I don't think my brightness is up. Yeah, it's just like super muggy. When is Viking Dynasty gonna be ready? I have no idea. I'm looking forward to when it comes out though. I'll probably play it in its fullness of what it has, and then I imagine they'll probably need like a year or so to get more stuff in it, because I feel like the last couple Dynasty games usually need like an extra year in the oven. Though if they did that ahead of time, and then there was a lot more content at the beginning, that would also be really cool. Regardless, I agree. I want to play some Viking Dynasty. I've seen the screenshots. I've seen some of the gameplay. I think it looks pretty cool. Pretty sure they left me because I was moving my house and they glitched and were homeless for too long. That's all I can think of. If you don't talk to your wife or you don't give them gifts, their affection will drop slowly but surely. And if it hits 0, then they'll leave. But I think being homeless would also do the same thing, so. It definitely has to be one of those, I would say. I'd pause them here. I need your fish. I need to cook it so I can pay taxes. Yeah, I need 1,000 monies.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
Yes, you can, sir.
See you soon.
Give me your fish. Let's go over to Setovin's house. Cook said fish. Got the code? Sweet. Then you can join whenever you're ready, Goldie. Mr. Cheat Code can't right now, not home, but hopefully I can make it. If not, it's okay. Like I said, I think today was the last day we were playing God Save Birmingham because of the playtest being over. So we'll probably be playing more medieval here on out.
Hello, can I interest you in some of my wares? See you around.
But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to its future release. I can see myself putting some good amount of time into it. I think I like it more. I think I like it more than Vayne, to be honest. I do like Vayne. I like Zomboid-like games. But I think the combination with medieval just hits for me. Our king has hired a group of new counselors. They warn that if metal ores remain buried in the ground for too long, they may consequently become weak and fragile. Our Majesty wishes you to save as many ores as possible from being wasted. Oh, this is the quest to go mine, right? Iron 25 iron deposits. Here's your taxes. Choke on it, Mirror God. Choke on it. I can send you a code, Ellie. If Mr. Cheat Code does come around though later and he has some time, I would like to get him in because he wasn't able to play, I think, last Tuesday.
Have a nice day.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? Take care.
But for now, we're good. Is it okay to skip paying taxes?
Can I interest you in
You
some of
will
my wares?
lose Dynasty rep. I think every season you don't pay taxes. So no. If you miss a season, it's okay. You'll still have to pay it though. So you'll have like you'll still be like late on taxes, and then you'll still have to pay next year's taxes. So I would still argue that you should try and get it done by the end of spring.
Hello?
But if you
My
don't,
wares never
it happens.
disappoint.
You're not gonna like lose the game.
See you soon.
Mere God, the tax monster. All he wants is my taxes. I'm gonna throw some, I bought some manure, so I'm gonna throw some manure in storage. It's not a lot, it's like 80, but I mean, that's 40 fertilizer if you need extra fertilizer bond. I'm gonna get these. Wait a minute, hold on. Maybe we skip this quest. So our king is evil, right? We've gotten, wait, did we buy, I don't know if I bought the crest combination. I was gonna say, if we've gotten everything we need from the Herald, we could just fail these quests just so we can get more like happiness for our villagers. At the same time though, we're probably going to be getting the iron anyways, and as far as I remember, I think you get to keep the iron.
Let's go.
Let me talk to the Herald again. Double check. Herald, do I have a crest yet?
How can I help you? Take care.
I don't have it, but I can buy it. So maybe we go make some money. We get 10k coins, get these. Here, this will be the, I got a better idea. This will be the last Herald quest we do. We'll finish this Herald quest because we got a mine anyways. And Herald quests from here on out, we need to purposely fail. It's gonna increase taxes overall, but villagers will be happy and they'll generate more resources. And that is better in the long run. Tin, iron. It's really lovely, but it's lacking fights and combats. I mean, how is a dynasty if you don't fight for it? There's, I guess, some combats, but yeah, it's not very combat focused. It's more towards, I guess, like a lineage. I guess that's what they mean with dynasty, because like time actually goes by, everybody ages, your children can grow up. You can die and then you can play as your child when they're an adult. But I would say one of the biggest, I guess, requests for updates is like a little like raid system. But I think there's a good amount of players that don't really care for raids. And I don't think the devs themselves really care too much for them. Sengoku has raids though, so if you want a dynasty game that has like a lot more combat involved, I think Sengoku Dynasty is probably a close second. Instead of just, you know, it being Western medieval, it's gonna be Japanese. So if you like that. Can merchants in town get too old and die? Will their children take over the business? I don't think any of the villagers in Oxbow age. I know the ones in the valley used to, I think they still do, but I don't think the ones in Oxbow do, which I've also kind of hoped they were going to change. Because a lot of the villagers have their own kids and families and stuff. I feel like the tech is there. I feel like it wouldn't be too hard to do. Your wife had a son? Nice, congrats. Where was that? You are in Signiev. Look at that. Bellright's good for that. It's like this, but with better combat. I agree. I think of the medieval survival games, I think Bellright has the best for combat. It doesn't have, I'd say, as much towards its aesthetics or, I guess, decoration. Because I'm pretty sure some of the game or some of the assets in Bellright are like bought, while the ones in medieval are all, I think, like custom made for the most part. But gameplay wise, I really like the combat in Bellright, and I also really like their their new trade system that they added with like the caravans and the markets. Like I said, once I finish up this medieval run, I might end up doing like a little Bellwright playthrough. Even though it's after the update, I've been kind of itching to play some Bellwright. Hadn't bought this game, or you had this game on your wish list for a while, but hadn't bought it yet because you thought it'd be endless, boring grind of building the village. I think it's a lot more chill. It's definitely focused on village building more so than like defending your village or protecting it. I need to go get another pickaxe. Mine broke. But I think it's a good in-between of like a survival crafting game and like those top-down management games like Manor Lords. And I kind of prefer it being at like the third-person perspective rather than like the God's Eye point of view. I think that's why Manor Lords didn't really stick with me. I grew up playing a lot of those games, but I don't know. If I have a choice, I'd rather play something third person, first person, or survival crafty. Someone mentioned Gothic to me yesterday, I think. That was another one, like, it is, I guess, medieval, but it's a lot more story focused, kind of like KCD. And I feel like unless it's like a specific game, I don't really want to do a lot of story focused stuff on the channel. I've heard a lot of good things about Gothic though. I don't know if there's anybody in the chat that's played it. All right, I think I'm just gonna, I think that's enough iron for the season, to be honest. I'll just smelt it, make it into tools. Or we just make another mine. We could put another mine on a different cave. Agreed, I prefer the aesthetic and feel of this game for sure. Yeah, I feel like that's one thing RenderCube got down more so than I think most of the medieval competitors it's playing against. It looks a lot more unique. I feel like it has its own style, and I really appreciate that. Like, graphics aren't like a make or break thing for me, but I'm definitely one for aesthetics. Playing medieval on the Game Pass, it's been nice and addicting. You're trying to grind to unlock the mine. Yeah, the mine does take a while to get. We literally just got the mine yesterday. And we're on like year 7. Though to be fair, I think we also have, let me check my custom game settings. We have our tech gained to 50% because there's like 4 of us, maybe 3 of us on average. So we are unlocking things still maybe faster if we were just doing things on our own. Let me check and see what tools the village needs, because I can make some tools with this iron. I got bronze. I have 4 bronze axes. I have 4 hoes, 2 scythes, 4 picks. Five shovels, 6 shovels. 1 bag. 50 simple bags though. So what I'll do is I'll make mostly knives just so I can sell them. But I will make one more. I'll make 1 scythe and I'll make 1 axe. Because I'm sure there's people that would like to have some iron tools in the village. Those are free for the taking, by the way, if anybody wants those iron tools. All right, let me clear out the vendor in Piasovia. It's almost nighttime, so I'm probably not going to be able to do a special villager run until the morning. But maybe I'll do a special villager run and clear the vendors out, get all of our coin. Making a buttload of fertilizer, pun intended. We need it, to be fair. We need fertilizer.
I've got it. Have a nice day.
Only the best products here.
I don't know how much fertilizer our pigs are gathering, but maybe that's something we want to get more of later too. Maybe another set of pigs.
In my day, everything was better.
I've been a vendor.
Do I sound like an adult
before
now?
you could walk. Goodbye, dear.
Where's Unislava? She go to bed already? Oh no, she's right here.
Price is so low you don't need to haggle. Good luck.
Who else can I sell stuff to? Maybe Posmir. Posmir's probably empty. Ludmila, I don't think I've talked to you.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I'll take some night vision potions just in case I need them for later. I'm gonna head back to the village though, and we're gonna sleep. Coin wise, I got 7.5. I can't look at the taxes just yet, not till next season. But yeah, but get ready to sleep in a second, y'all. I'm headed home. What time is it? Okay, it's just turning 8, so not too much of a rush. What's the most profitable thing to sell? Tools will usually make you a lot of money. I usually like to sell like either foods, tools, or clothing. So like the noble outfit is really all right. That's the first fall of the day. That ragdoll on the horse too is kind of funny. But it doesn't really matter in terms of like what you sell for tools. Just anything iron, anything bronze. I also really like selling, especially once you get poison coming in, make poisoned iron bolts. They are really light and they sell for a lot of money. So if you don't play like with high encumbrance, that's probably one of the more efficient things to craft. But I mean, you can make any iron tools, you can make shearing scissors, you can make any of the bronze tools. There's lots of high level foods you can make. If you get the bar, then you could sell like juices, wines, meads. I think in our market stall, I'm only selling, I think I'm selling actually assortment, but a little bit of apples, pears, plums, cherries, some cabbage, mostly flatbread though. You can see that's 60% of what we're selling. And we get 700 plus a day from that stall. And then this stall is just simple hoods and we get 850 from this a day. So we probably have some coin filling up in the the chests here too.
The road goes
I usually leave the coin in there though, just in case anybody likes to get some extra money. All right, let's sleep.
My mouth.
Yeah, poisoned arrows are really nice. Mostly just because they sell for a lot and they're light. You've started to miss the grind. You're at the end stage of your village. In a couple more hours, everything will be decorated and ready for a village tour. Looking forward to a new save. Oh, snap. That's exciting, though. I was talking about village tour stuff yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to do my own type of village tour until at least a community village tour. I'm sure you'll probably make a video, but I'll probably do like a community village tour in September with the next update. Maybe next month I'll release it or wait for Jay's tour stream. I mean, if you do make a video of it, I'd still be down to visit it once we do the tour.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
I think it could still be fun. Drink some water. Let me grab some food. Because I believe I've visited some people's villages before where they had a video of it or they made a video and then I like walked around it. Take solid as a rock so I take less damage. No clown family house. I wish. That is my all-time favorite bug in Medieval Dynasty. And I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate it, unfortunately. All right, I'm gonna go run around and look for some specials. Maybe see if I can sell anything. Probably no tools. I'll probably just make flatbread, let's be real. It's time to cook. Oh, what's up? You cooking also? No, you're fine. I'm not in your way. Unlocked and made some cheese. Oh, see, cheese. Okay, that's another good thing to sell. Cheese is also a great moneymaker. Can't go wrong with cheese. Let me throw the bread on horse. Oh, I still have 6,000 coins on the horse too. I totally forgot about that. All right, we're actually doing great on money then. I got 13K. I put some extra horseshoes in swords though, in case anybody wants those. Make some more water so I can make some more flatbread. Do villagers actually use bridges that players make, or is it still not a thing? They still don't really path that great, honestly.
No worries. Hello.
You can kind of force them to, like you've always been able to, but nah, they haven't changed pathing at all. Love the farming area north of the island. That was, that's mostly credit to Bond, to be honest. I think some other people maybe have helped him, but I would say he's mostly the one that set all that up. I do love the farming area though. Yeah, we haven't named the village yet. I don't know what to name the village. I'm in Village name paralysis. So I don't know what to do. So right now we just live in the nameless village, the unnamed village. I've seen a lot of, like, I guess recommendations, but nothing's really stuck out for me. Can I shit? Will you show us the farmland? Yeah, I'll show that to you. We're still in the middle of the early day. Say hi to my girlfriend. She's watching the stream as well. What's up, Yvonne? What's going on? Hope you're doing well.
Hey!
All right, this is the area that we're in, by the way, for those that have missed. This is like where we keep the main part of the village, and then this is like the farming area. So behold the farms of the unnamed village. Maybe I should be on the road, but we have all different sections of fields out here. A little bit of decoration has already been happening here, it looks like. Carrots, onions. We got our storages. Most of the houses around here are farming villages, so they don't have to walk too far. So it's more towards the for the efficiency of the villagers. Oh, here's the cows. I didn't realize we got cows. Sweet. All right, we got cows. I guess we need, I don't know how else we would have made the milk without the cows. Do we have goats? I don't know if we have goats. Knocked over cart. We got a wood shed back here. Oh yeah, goats. There's also goats here. All right, so Bon has been busy. Now it looks really good out here. And then the pigs, the geese. And then the orchards that surround the main rotation field that we have. So this is probably all flax, or working towards flax. A couple more houses, and then the chickens. I think we still need to unlock a new bridge so the bridge actually works. Let me see if I could probably do that now. I'm gonna unlock wide bridge. So if you're having any issues with the platforms, you can use the bridges now. Don't know if it's OCD or something, but I cannot make a village like this, never. Usually, if I was doing this alone, I definitely wouldn't be this far. Like, it's something that you usually gotta like progress towards slowly but surely before it ends up turning into something like crazy. Also, Goldie, I think you're looking for the workshop. Oh, we gotta upgrade the workshop because we can't make clay stuff in it. All right, head over to me. I'm gonna upgrade it. I'm just gonna make the tier 2 one. All right, now we can make clay. There's the pottery wheel. Nice bridges for roofs. Oh yeah, we gotta unlock more piers and stuff like that too. I've just been like slowly but surely unlocking stuff, because especially with all the new decorations I've noticed, it feels like you have a lot more money sinks than there used to be. So you got to be careful not spending too much money. Or you got to manage what you unlock first.
How can I help you?
I'm gonna throw these buckets in storage, and then it's almost noon, so I gotta go run and start selling. I got a lot of flatbread that needs to go. So let's start with Klonitsa. I don't know if anybody's sold in Klonitsa yet. Real how? Literally how? I don't know how that happens.
Onward.
That rock was barely there. Whose kid is this? And why is he bald? Where are your parents? At home? Where do you live? Better watch out. I'm gonna learn where you live and you'll regret it. Is that a threat? I really need to be careful then.
See you soon.
All right, he gave me some fruit tart. I'll take it. At the very least, I reverse robbed the bandit child.
Move on.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to punch you. I'm just stuck.
Price is so low, you don't need to haggle.
I don't like you laughing like that, brother. I'm gonna be honest. Would you like to buy my
See
flatbread?
my wares?
Made by the Flatbread Mafia, of course.
Well, brain is in my nature. Good luck. Honest work is the only purpose of life.
All right, where's Pizurka? Probably in the herbalist hut. Could you show us the whole village on camera? I gotta check something. You mean like through photo mode? I can't use photo mode in multiplayer, unfortunately.
Whatever you need, I've got it. Good luck.
I wish you could use photo mode,
Sitting. My favorite activity.
but this is the village. We still have like some extra opening or open areas in some of the corners. So if new people end up coming in and want to build some houses. What limit are we at, by the way? 73 out of 84, so we have 11 more. I might rip some of the buildings out of town if we need to add more, because I don't think I'm gonna go past like maybe 125, maybe 100 buildings total. I think 100 buildings might be a good spot. That'd be like 150% building limit. Matilda, you are garbage. Rosalinda, you are not garbage. The other two are also not garbage, but I'm gonna kick this lady.
Hello there.
I have no Dynasty rep. Oh, okay. I can't even kick her because I don't have enough rep. I sold all the flatbread though, right? Yeah, all the flatbread is sold. I got 15K. I guess I don't need to go on a selling streak, but I could go look for specials. I think yesterday, even though we did only 2 seasons, we found 2 specials. I found the Apprentice Extraction Survival Kid at the Crossroads, and I also found the Jack of all trades lady. If anything though, I kind of want to get farmers or producers. Believe it or not, I think we're good on extractors, but I feel like our producers are a little low. Oh! All right, that was me. That was all me. Don't do it. No. Don't do it. The nerve of these wolves. Trying to jump me after tripping for a 3rd time within 1 hour. This has got to be a record. At least I lived this time. This time. All right, I'm gonna go towards the caged ladies next, and then I'll loop back around and I'll hit up Skouky. I don't think that's ever gonna happen, Mohammed. I'll be honest. I don't think they're ever gonna do that. Not even in the sequel. Maybe in a mod. Maybe in a mod. You could do that in Crusader Kings. Call your village Triptobia. You know, that's got a ring to it now that you say it. I think that's a good runner-up. I'm gonna stew for a little while, I think, for the village name. We're not in any rush. Ooh, look at Lockpick Lady. Massive. Unislava. Like the vendor? Or is this Unislava? I can try. It was left, right. No, it's left, left, right, right, left. No, it's left, left, right, left. Wait. Left, 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 right, left. First try, first try. First try, guys. It's not like I've done this a dozen times and I forget it every single time. My savior, I was beginning to lose hope. I was almost certain I was gonna die in this cage. I'm a leader of a settlement. Would you like to join us?
I'm dead tired.
Well, this lady is gonna be good at production at the very least, so. We got a good production villager. I don't know if we want to put her in the kitchen or if we want to put her in the sewing hut, but I would say she should go in either of those 2 buildings. Let me go down to Skouky next. See, I should have tripped right there. I'm just saying. I don't know why I didn't trip there, but I all tripped literally on like a stick. Make it make sense. Now we're having pretty good luck on specials. 1 per season for the last 3 seasons. This is probably why we don't have enough Dynasty rep to hire anybody, because we keep getting specials. So it keeps increasing that Dynasty rep threshold and we're not meeting it. So we might as well be doing a special only run at this point. Yeah, nobody here, but I do need 8 iron deposits, so maybe I can grab those. I don't have a torch. Shame, shame. Set up a new stall for baskets, clay, and stuff. Missing a worker, but I'm gonna find one. We'll have to either check for homeless villagers or something. Because we can't hire anybody, or we gotta do quests so we can get Dynasty rep. All right, one more node. Leave the stone on the ground. I'm not bringing that back. And we out of here. Like I said, this is probably going to be the last Herald quest I do. After this, we just are going to straight up fail all of them purposely. Drink some juice. Sorry, I'll drink this lake water.
Giddy up.
I still have that fruit tart. I guess I'll eat that. Do I have enough money for... Yeah, I do. I got 15K. So I'm going to spend 10,000 so we can unlock the crests, even though we haven't even gotten a name for the village yet. At the very least, we'll have paid for it, so we won't have to think about it anymore. And then we can just start saying, screw you to the Herald. River water's pretty good. Yeah, just you'll get a little bit of botulism, but a little bit of botulism doesn't hurt nobody. All right, Sulistry. I don't know if I'm saying that name right. Sulistry. Sulistry. Glad to hear things are back normal. Oh yes, I almost forgot the supplies are too heavy for transportation. Make good use of it in our Majesty's name. Many thanks to our generous king.
How are you?
And can I get that crest?
This counter is so uncomfortable to lean on.
Let's go. Move on.
So we are done with heralds from here on out. Make a note of it. Considering our king is evil, it's not really going to be worth. I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna go over to Ostoya. I'm gonna go over to Ostoya and see if the homeless dude is there. If he's not, I will just buy the fish and store it for next season, and then we can cook it and sell it.
Stop.
Price is so low you don't need to haggle.
I shall take your pike and your perch, kind sir, and I'll catch you in the summer.
Vio.
Please? I'm stuck.
How are you?
All right, home sweet home, we've made it. Just started to play this game after watching you and are struggling with the progression. What do you recommend? I'm stuck on what my first villager will do. I would say your first villager, maybe your first 2 villagers, should be extraction focused. So I usually like to put my first couple villagers gathering wood, so they can at least help output or help manage all the logs you're gonna be gathering. So make 1 woodshed or even 2 woodsheds if you want help with that. I would say for the second job, I would probably go with well, it does level extracting villagers fast, but when you have such little villagers, you don't really need a villager doing the water. You can do that yourself. Maybe like hunting lodge. Excavation shed once you unlock it. If you have an excavation shed, definitely extraction jobs. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, can I make you some pretty clothes? Sure. I'll take some clothes. I could use some clothing. I'm just wearing... Yeah, I'm just wearing the winter stuff. I need to change this, honestly. I think I have a light clothing set in storage. Probably put that on for summer. Did I get everything off of the horse? Yeah, we sold all of the flatbread. I have some meat I guess I could throw in food storage. I have some iron. 26 iron. Maybe we smelt that and make some more tools. Oh yeah, once you set them in the workplaces, yeah, you'll just need to make sure they have tools, which you can just put in the resource storage. Or you can put it in their house chest if you don't have a resource storage. Let's make... Let me look at tools one more time. Three axes. We have 3 iron axes, 1 iron pick, 3 bronze picks, 3 bronze hoes, 1 iron scythe, 2 bronze scythes. Give me your clothes. I need these clothes, I think. Or I put them in storage. If you drop them on the ground, I'll take them. Hey, what's up, Autumn? What's going on? How you doing? Just fired up Dredge and immediately started getting chased by a sea monster. Oh, hell nah. Who else wants to watch Jay stream a racing game one day with his terrible horse and donkey riding? I'm not a crazy racing game guy, to be honest. Though I do kind of want to play the pod racing Star Wars racing game that's being worked on. Of the racing games I used to really play, I really like the fast ones like F-Zero. But I never played like Forza or maybe a little bit of Need for Speed. Gonna make a new set. Sounds good. I think we're about to sleep in a second, so we should probably just move it to the next season. Front of the village sign. Greetings. I already have light clothes. I'm sorry, Goldie. I already have these. The only things I'm missing are maybe like a cloak or some gloves. My pouch is kind of small still. Or like some higher quality clothing. You dyed them pretty. I think it dyed your clothes then, because our dyes are set to specifically our character. If you got extra dyes though, I'd take some dyes so I can dye my clothing. We need some backpacks for sure. Let me see if we can make them. I don't know if we can make any yet. Or at least the high quality ones. Nope, we're only 300 rep away from the large, or 300 tech away from the large backpack. So soon. Definitely soon. Ooh, I do like yellow. All right, I dyed my shirt yellow. Thank you.
I would have a couple.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if you could dye clothes specifically and then be able to trade the clothing with the colors. But the colors are specifically tied to your character. So if you ever change your colors, whatever clothes you change, it'll change all the clothes that you wear. The season's almost done too, so I think we're just gonna wait the season change out, honestly. Should be able to get taxes from villagers. I mean, they're already working for free, but still. That would be interesting if you could like have like a little rate where you can set like your taxes in your village. So maybe if you have like low or high taxes, it'll lower your overall tax rate, but then your villagers would have like a negative or positive mood. So maybe you could like lower taxes and then you pay more taxes, everybody's happier, it just costs more, or vice versa. I feel like that wouldn't be too hard to add to the game either. Oh, that's a good idea. Any tips for preventing baby booms? Add a lot more houses and put more people in their houses separately. or before the end of the season, swap people around into new homes. The other option is pair people that have a longer or a bigger age difference to them. Luckily, we have like the busy dad buffs now, so I feel like it's not as big of a deal, but it can still add up for sure. Yeah, we got another villager that's expecting one that had a wedding and a baby was born, so. How many babies do we have in our village? How many moms do we got? Are we having a baby boom? 5 moms, 2 pregnant moms, 3 pregnant moms. Blanca's the oldest at 4. I should go get Blanca a gift. How are the fields looking, Bond? Do you think we need to get more farmers, do you think, or more pigs? Maybe I could help gather some of the stuff, because I got Careful Farmer. Full stack of Careful Farmer. Think they did a good job already? Oh, sweet. Perfect. Oh, that's good to hear. Sorry, I didn't really help out with the fields last season. I totally forgot. I looked at them, but then I was like, oh yeah, I probably should have checked and helped plant stuff if they needed it. Look at all this flax though, holy. Looks like they didn't finish the fields entirely, but even so, like 90% of it is done. So I'd say that's good enough. It's already gonna be so many resources. Like this is gonna be a lot. Flax for days, flax for days. And if I help them, then they'll probably have more time to do more work. They can start some of the fields in the center. Now they definitely got a lot done. If we fill the 3 farm sheds, I'm sure it'll be fine. Not a real problem if they don't do it all though. Yeah, we got so much crops going on. I don't think we need to make sure every single plot is done every time. As long as they get the majority of it, I feel like that's the most important part. Like with this amount of flax, we're definitely going to have enough to automate the higher tier clothing. Holy flax. Gotta love flax. This is another money maker. We haven't talked about it. If you love doing like farms and stuff, you can make a lot of money just by farming, because that's kind of like where you start when it comes to getting flatbread. You start there when you want to start making clothing. Any types of food, you're going to be starting with. Trying to not hit the donkey. A lot of the food that you make are going to be through farming. The ales and the wines and the meads, that's all going to be through like orchards and stuff. Oh yeah, we got onions too. Need help on the farms? I think the farms are good, but if you have like, if you want to help there's definitely stuff to do. I helped with the flax field, so with the other villagers, I think they'll probably be able to handle it. I got to do some things now that it's the start of the season anyways. I picked up some fish that I wanted to cook and sell. Ooh, upgraded the bridge. Nice, nice. Usually put a workplace, wooden shed, sewing huts, etc. in the house's backyard or separate? It depends. Sometimes I've done both. I think most of the houses here are just kind of like separate. I have an excavation shed next to my house. I know some people added some houses with some like fields in them. But it's whatever you prefer. It's not like, I think the only time it actually matters like efficiency wise is with farms. So if you want your farmers to make sure to get as much done as possible, they should live as close to the farm shed and the fields as possible. Food stall missing something. Resource stall is missing a worker. What's food stall missing? Flatbread. We can fix that. And then tools, they want, I assume these are just tools that we were just selling in the village.
When will someone finally mend my walls?
We might have more like metal tools that we could sell though. Let me double check. Knives or shearing scissors, maybe. How many more years will you play this run? At the very least, I want to get to year 10, but I can see us going further. I feel like most runs I've gotten to like year 20. I don't know if we'll get to year 20 in this one, but it depends how far we get. Random vendor guy. I should take that. Copper axe and some mead bottles and some mead too. Can you kill a wild animal with the scythe? I think there's an achievement where they want you to kill a bear with the scythe or something like that. I don't remember exactly. I 100%ed this game a couple years ago in terms of achievements. You can definitely damage people with scythes for sure though. How do you win this game? There is no like, I guess, end clause where you just like get game over, you win type of thing. You can kind of keep working on your village and building for forever. But there is like a storyline. There's like a main story for both maps. I just haven't really been focusing on them. We'll want to eventually because you can get a special pillar that you can build in your own village.
See you around.
But I don't think we're there yet.
You need to question everything.
If anybody is playing and they want to do like story quests or stuff like that, I haven't like, they can do it. How do you win? By stopping playing it, by dying and passing on to your heir. I feel like that's usually like a good stopping point for a lot of people, because it's like, oh, I made it through an entire dynasty. Though some people want to go even further, like you want to get to your grandchild or your great grandchild. I think the longest I've had a village go for is 45 years. But I know people who have gone to like year 100, for example. There's not a lot of crazy perks you get once you switch over to your heir. If you've given them like if they have like a lot of affection, or you built a lot of affection with your heir, you'll have more skill points once you swap over to them. So you can like essentially get enough skill points to fill out most of your trees. But it's you're playing a long game for sure. Was there a rye beer in there? I'm kind of encumbered, and it would make it easier. All right, we can work with this. Get me out, please.
Move on. Move on.
Final blow with the scythe when killing a bear. Yeah, that one, yeah. Not hard because they start running when they're hurt badly. I think I just soloed him with the scythe, but yeah, I think you can just swap to the scythe at the end and swing at him. I think once I had basically done most of my stuff, the thing I did after that was like go towards achievement hunting. So if you haven't done any achievement hunting, there's a good amount of challenges that you can kind of do.
Take care.
Last time I played this game, completed all my quests. Had a fat town, but then hit your cap on buildings and couldn't progress any further. Yeah, eventually there's like a limit. If you're playing on PC, I know there's like a mod or like a thing that you can download online that like breaks your save to the point that you can have like 500% building limit, but you're probably it's gonna lag a little bit.
Only the best products here.
If you wanted to build like something insane though, that's totally possible.
Everything is permitted.
Whatever you need, I've got it. Take care.
I wish someone found a way how to break the saves, but made it so you could have a bigger than 4 people lobbies.
Price is so low, you don't need to haggle.
I feel like there's so many different events I would do if I could have even up to like 8 to 10 people in a single lobby.
Welcome. Hope to see you soon.
Want to see my wares? Goodbye.
Would probably cause performance issues though, to be honest. Alright, vendors in Piestovia have been cleaned. Don't look for money in Piestovia this season if you need it.
Good luck.
But I haven't plucked out the courage to go to the smith
Hope
yet.
to see you soon.
My wares never.
Actually, no, Emislava, can I get a...
Do you need anything?
Since I've already dyed my shirt, what about my
These
pants?
days, price rises are as certain as sunrises.
How have you been? Another client. Welcome.
Yellow and black.
Be safe.
Posdemir, I think I need to buy your fish too. Yep, I haven't even bought Posdemir's fish yet.
See you around.
Off to sleep, IRL. Need some sleep after some of those crazy hot days and nights. Sounds good, Bon. I appreciate you playing with us, man. Hope you have a good rest of your night, dude. Why is your pony sparkly?
the medical profession,
Good question.
love and happiness
To be fair,
are
I was
nothing
supposed
but
to look
distractions.
for, I haven't named my horse because I didn't want this to be my permanent horse. I wanted to get a, I forgot what the name was, but I wanted to get the gray horse. Right there. Megan, I see you, Megan. I'll have to wait a year till you're grown up, but is there room? No. I don't want to accidentally sell somebody's horse that they're using. So I think I need to run back to town for a second and check the horses.
It's you again. Move on.
Or make a separate stables, like a breeding stables.
Via.
We have 2 black horses already. I know one is being used by Bon, or not Bon, Alpheus.
Halt.
These 2 don't have saddles, so let me just name the horse I'm on right now. I don't know what to name it. I assume it's the oldest. Or is it this one? Here, let me put 1. Who's 1?
Giddy up.
Mare. That's 1. 2. 3. Which one is this? 3. All right, we're selling 3. Goodbye, 3. I'm gonna go get the baby. Now my name is Megan. Do I have money? Yeah, I got plenty of money. I just sold a bunch of stuff. Of course we got money. Repairing the village. Yeah, the village probably needs a little bit of repairs. I saw some of the rooftops and walls falling apart. We haven't gotten a building hut yet, I think. I think we unlock the building hut as soon as we unlock the large backpack, though. So we should be like almost there. If we spend some time making like flatbread today, I bet we could get to it. Flatbread or linens. Where am I? I'm completely off track. Do we have the mine already? Yeah, we unlocked the mine at the end of last stream yesterday. I think I have 1 person in the mine working, so we don't really have anybody there.
Here.
And we're kind of capped on Dynasty reps, so we can't hire really anybody else. I might just start looking through some of the buildings and seeing what we have too much of, and just start like consolidating some of the buildings. Sometimes when I open this game, it feels like a Monday morning. What?
Onward.
In a good way or a bad way?
Move on. Here.
Now we sold the horse we needed to sell. We're good. We'll add the new baby horse filly. Megan the stallion, and 2 the horse. Here, I'll do this. I'll name this horse Sarah, but I ain't selling it. Then if anybody else wants to use this horse once Megan grows up, then we'll have extras. Maybe I'll build another stable. Do we have any more food to sell? I got 270 roasted fish meat, so I should probably take that to sell. I'm gonna go to Astoya. I'll go to Astoya, maybe sell the fish there, check for the homeless dude, because I really want a homeless dude. We haven't seen a single homeless guy since we started this run. It's kind of crazy. Usually I feel like that's like my most hired special villager. But 7 years in, none. None whatsoever. Random truly is random. I feel like I should have tripped on that. No homeless dude. Namila,
Oh, whatever you need, I've got it.
buy my fish.
See you around.
Zevia. I see you over there. Why are you running?
Hello. Price is so low you
Buy
don't
my
need
fish.
to haggle. Take care.
And I'll talk to Sia's ear and get his fish too. I don't think I'm gonna be able to reach him. I was hoping he was gonna be in the water this time.
Move on.
Sir?
Whatever you need, I've got it.
We'll do the trade again. Give me your fish. I'm just a fish vendor at this point.
Have a good day.
I travel the land selling roasted fish meat and flatbread. All right, I'm gonna go back into town though. Back home.
Hello there.
Accepted a villager request and immediately regretted it. It's the kid that wants cherry juice. Will expire this season. Where's Henrika? Is Henrika a villager in town? We don't have cherry juice. If not, I could probably go buy some really quick. Not that we have cherry wine. We don't have a tavern yet, so we can't make juice. Here, I'll take a quick trip into town and grab some juice. Think we need the tavern? I don't think we've unlocked it yet. I think we need 10k production tech, and we're almost at 7,500. Sorry for the extra errand. No worries. I don't mind. I just grab it and tele home.
Vio.
A tavern would be nice, though. When I get back to town, I'll probably just make some more bread. I don't know if I'll sell it. Maybe I'll leave it for the vendors to sell. And that'll help us get some more production tech going. Barlim, where are you, kind sir? I ran past you.
Now it's time
Whatever
for
you need,
something
I've
different.
got it.
Just
Special
done.
vegetable
One
dishes
juice.
and
That is all. That is all.
mother tongue.
Hey, what's up, Jared? How you doing, man?
Vio.
Hello.
All right, I'm coming back. Let's go find Henrika and give her this drink. Ooh, I like the decorations around the woodsheds. Wait, this 2-year-old wants cherry juice? Do you have it? A bit of magic juice for you. Are you sure it's magical? This one is even better than what your parents drink. Trust me, I'm always happy when I drink it. Oh, so the child wanted wine, so we just give him the juice. Okay, that's fair. To be fair, she wanted the cherry wine. Yeah, I see that now. A close second, I guess. I just spent 150 coins for this random kid in the village. You know, Blanca's happy with her toy swords and ragdolls. I'm just saying. Bougie kids, for real. Watch him ask for exotic goods next. Wrong building. In here. Flatbread. And let's make more. Let's keep making more. I think I could probably do 20. We got onions. Well, then we'll make flatbread with onions. Been pumping out the flatbread too. That's fine. I think the vendors sell like hundreds of it daily, so if not, we can always turn it up a little bit. I mostly was trying to see if I could push the production tech up a little bit more, because I think we're really close to the simple large backpack. Yeah, we're literally 60 tech away. We'll get the building hut and we'll get simple large backpack. Oh snap. Are these buckets of water for me? Stolen. Feel free was too heavy. Sounds good. Now we're gonna get this building hut. We're gonna get this bag once and for all. Give some wine to the lady. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised you can't gift your spouses like the wines or the beads and stuff like that. So if you normally get like 0.7, this should hit the, I think this will hit the mark. Nope, I still need 14 more. All right, close. If I had full or normal tech, it would have been enough. But we got half tech. Once I finish the buckets and we unlock this, I'm gonna sleep. I didn't realize we had this many onions. Normally I could make like a stack or maybe like a couple hundred, but I think we got like close to 1,000, maybe like 600-800. You can make one poppy seed pie a season, not let the villagers eat it, as there's a season chain event that can poison the king with wood. I've seen that event before, but I never have the poppy seed pie when it happens. Since we have an evil king, it might be a decent strategy. Let me see what we need to make it. We don't even have the tech for it. 10K. Oh, it's 7,500 building tech, not production tech. My bad. All right, so we don't have the building hut, but we should have the simple backpack. Oh, Goldie harvested the onion. Sweet. Onions for days. They're all gone now. They've all been turned into flatbread. I don't know if both of you guys need simple large backpacks, but I'll make 2 and I'll put them in storage. So we'll have 2 backpacks. My king is the powerful. Is he a bad king? Off the top of my head, I would guess that powerful is neutral. But I don't remember, honestly. There are some where it's kind of like hard to tell. I guess it could be evil, but I think my villager video, I put all the different titles on. An easy way to tell those if you've done a quest for them: if your taxes are negative and your mood is negative, that's evil. If your taxes are negative or positive and your village mood is neutral and hasn't changed, that's neutral. If your taxes are negative and your villager mood is positive, then you have a good king. All right, let's sleep. It's bedtime.
How can I
Leopolda,
So
can I have a gift? 1 apple, I'll take it. We out of fertilizer again? Oh no. It's always fertilizer. We either need to get another, we could either get another pigsty, or I could probably just go buy some manure fertilizer from Piestovia.
I wonder if it's
At least it's only a cabbage season, like, as long as it's not a flax season where we need a lot of fertilizer. I'll throw some stuff in the compost bin, though. I bet we have some foods that are going bad. I only need 450. All right. At the very least, we'll be producing some rot there. Probably should get some food too. Leave the cheese. I don't want to eat that. And I'll put the copper spears. I don't remember where I got these, but I'll store them. Either sell them at the tool vendor or take them to town eventually. Haven't done any quests yet. Have to go back and watch your video after stream. Let you know what I find out next stream. Sounds good. If I was to guess though, I would assume powerful is probably neutral. That definitely doesn't seem like a good title. It could be an evil title, but it's so ambiguous that it's probably neutral. All right. Market stalls, how we looking? All right, we need to cut back on all of this. In 3 days, we will be completely out of straw if we keep that going. These guys are leveling up too fast. I don't think it's going to be very cost effective to sell all this stuff in the tool stall unless we have somebody automating it. The food I feel like makes more sense because we got a lot of this food. Also, we got to tweak it now since all of the villagers are leveling up really quick. So now they're selling way more than they normally would. I'll turn up the onions though. Could be selling some more flatbread with onions.
all right then. Keep your secrets.
Clothes, I think, are fine. Oh, the clothes lady got taken out.
Okay, see you later.
Let's keep the clothing lady over here, because we have plenty of clothes that aren't going to run out. If we want to pull somebody out of a stall, though,
People,
or a job that we can put in the stall,
money over here.
Unislava's in the smithy. We don't need that.
I wonder how much tax the Castellan collects for such a city. Maybe I don't want to know.
We have 2 seamsters already. I mean, you know what? She's got a level 4 in diplomacy. Maybe we just put her in the stall for now. We might move her eventually once we get the Oh, here, let's do this. We'll put Dobie in because she's got like a lower production level, and then we can swap.
This whole adulting isn't as exciting as I hoped it would be.
Kitchen, throw Unislava in the kitchen.
Only today. One for the price
Keep these
of
down.
two.
We're out of arrows. Here, we have the extra copper spears we could be selling. It's also like 2 a day. See if there are any other tools we could probably make. We got a bronze dagger, bronze mace that could go. And iron spears. Let's do 1. Because that's already 60%. We should really just start making arrows, honestly. If you pick someone already married, does the spouse leave with them? Yep, they take the entire family. So if they have a family and they have kids, they take the kids too. Iron knives, here we go, we'll sell these. Can't go wrong with iron knives. We got 12. Yeah, that'll be a good one. Then I think everything else can run as is. I like this little hangout spot that was set up in the market area. This is really cool.
Sometimes I wish we could turn back time. I would make you mine.
Oh, if you meant evict, like remove them from the house and move them, yeah, the entire family will go wherever you go. So if you pull them out of the house, it takes the entire family. If you remove them from the village, it removes the entire family. So they go wherever they go together. I've even heard, I think I saw a Reddit post about this. So someone had a family. I think the husband, no, the wife died, and it was just the husband and his 16-year-old daughter, and the husband died, and because she died, or the husband died and the kid was still underage, it took the kid with them too. So it, like, killed both of them in a season. I don't know if that was a bug, but all right, cheese is gone. Boost the onions. Keep selling flatbread with onions.
Summer. The only time when you're not sure if you're sweating from the heat.
We got hoodies going.
Hard work.
And we have one more problem, production-wise. Yo, why we got like we have 4 woodsheds, and 2 of them aren't even being used. Can we get rid of these? There's also the well down there. I don't know if we need that. Oh yeah, some of these are in like termites. Hamlet. He's got like the herbalist hut, the woodshed, and the hunting lodge. I might cut out his woodshed. I'll leave it for now because we're not like dying on room, but when we get to that point, I might. Same with the little hamlet by Piastovia. I'll probably remove the well. Maybe keep the base storage buildings and the resource storage. Think we got more berries yet? It's summer, so I feel like we should be harvesting, yeah, 300 berries. I needed these. So I got my own like little berry bush field in the front. In the side here, I don't know. How this will look, but because I'm trying to think about how I'm going to separate like my house area with this dude. So like there's no, I guess there's nothing built on this part of the house, but I could like fence this all off, or I could just leave it open. I don't know. We don't have like a chill spot over here. I think I might make this like a little hangout area. I know I have like lumber, but I think I'm gonna move it. Stone needed. We ain't got no stone. That's kind of crazy. Trying to woo Zvigniew, the sheep herder. Sounds good. Good luck. Just tried it. Kicking out one family member from the village removes all of them. Always something new to learn. Yeah. Until they turn 18 and then you remove them separately, then it like removes them from the family units. And then after that, like if you can't move them back in the house, but they're considered their own family. Throw a couple bushes down. I want more bushes, but I'm out of seeds, so I gotta wait. What do I got? 4? I got 4. Hold up. Just kidding. Let me jump over. I'm gonna put this to the side. Put the big tree next to the house. And get more of the short evergreens. Who's this pushing me? Blanca? What are you doing, Blanca? Blanca's mad I didn't give her a gift this season. Hold on, Blanca. Hold your horses. Let me find you a sword so you can slay your enemies. This is the last sword. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. You know, actually, you know, what if this is like an opening? What if this is like a way to get in from this side? I kind of like that a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Was that the last evergreen? Of course it was. Dang. I might need to get another big evergreen. Or just leave it this way. Sorry, I'm tweaking stuff. I'm never happy. Ow?
Nothing is true.
Alright, they be chilling there. Someone's gonna get shot. I guess there's a wood pile right behind the wall. Maybe not. I already got one of those log thingies over here, Ellie. Or sorry, that's Goldie. My bad. My bad. Now see how I want it to be, so there's gonna be like a little opening here, right? So they're gonna be able to come in here and come to the side. So I need to add more stuff over here. So I think this should be the area that has like the logging stuff. But I don't know if I want to do like a fence or something like this. I don't know. Because I feel like that would make a lot of sense. Then we could have the stuff right here. Maybe we could have two openings. So there'd be like a... I gotta redo this fence. So I want at least like this amount of room. And then
Could really do with a drink.
I guess I could go around the tree. Maybe we do that. Because then it'll get rid of that extra negative space. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see if I like it in the morning.
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Is the Black Stallion okay to borrow? Yeah. I think Alpheus was using it earlier, but I was using it before then I let him use it. Sarah is gonna be free soon too, but I changed because I got a Megan, but Megan's not grown yet, so until she's grown, I'm using Sarah. Oh yeah, there's the new... I haven't placed any of these guys. The new flower pots.
My mouth's dry.
More chicory. It's not really on even terrain, but maybe I could add like a fence and line it or something. Add a light maybe to the door, hanging lantern. How are we doing on insulation? We could insulate this house, I think, with the insulation we got. The limestone, that is.
I need some water.
Alright, let me go get a drink. My character's not gonna stop. I went the long way. Kids turn adults stay when parents are dead. As long as they are an adult before they die. But that's, like I said, that's the long game. I did want to have like a area where I could put a bath. But I don't know how I'm gonna make like a little private area. Maybe I could put like a... I'm not doing anything with this spot, so maybe I put like the piers once I unlock them, and then build like a little something something. I don't know. I'm gonna put that one on the back burner too. Let's actually move the privy in this corner. Nah, that's too close to the chill spot. That's too close. That'd be a little smelly. Nah, I don't think I want to add that fence there. I was gonna add something that like went around the rocks, but nah, I'm good. What else could I put in here? I got some extra room, some carts. Is there like a rock cart? This is the food cart. Plank carts, knocked over carts. Container cart, maybe we'll do the container cart. We also kind of need some torches on this side. Probably put something in the barrel. Barrel on its side. What do I have that I can put in there? Oh, I forgot to put those bags in storage. I'm so sorry, guys. I thought I put them in. Found bandits, but don't have any weapons on me. Oh, by Klonitsa? Probably no specials then, right? What's up, Zach? First time Valley playthrough. Any suggestions for building locations for a big town with a mine? Big town with a mine on the Valley. Let me think. I think it's going to be hard to have a mine built into your town with a big town. I think my favorite spots to build in the Valley are either like west of Gustovia, so the closest mine's going to be up in the mountains. You can build by the mine up by the Branitsas, Baranitsa and Branitsa. There's a cave like right above them. There might not be a lot of room to build directly next to the cave, but you might be able to build like around it. The place I like to build the most, though, my favorite spot, probably I would say the better spot, is the lake next to Denica or Denitsa. You'll find that village, and I think to the east there is the big lake, and then south of that there's just like a huge flat land, and then you just have maple trees wrapped all around you, so you have like the best trees to gather wood from. You can get straw from the lake, and then I think you still have a cave not too far in the mountains to the east. I would pull up the map if I was on the Valley, but next to Denica there should be like a lake, and then you could live like right below it. I don't know where I got these thin boots, but I'm gonna take these thin boots. Like building near the lake in the center, it's pretty there. That's probably the same lake we're talking about then. Now there's a lot of good places to build around there, because you still have like Denica where you can buy all of your farming stuff. You have flat land to build, you got the cave, you got water. The downside is you're a little bit of a walk from Gustovia, so when you're doing like the main story, you'll have to walk to Gustovia and back. You could also build north of Denica on the river. There's also a lot of flat land there, but you can kind of like see there's an island in the middle of the river. That's kind of like the area that I'm talking about. But the trees around there are all birch, so you're not going to get a lot of efficient wood gathering. Yep, that's the one, Zach. Or south. I think it's southeast. It's that lake next to Denica. That's all I remember. It's that big lake. I have a couple videos where I've posted like the best locations to build in Medieval Dynasty. If you look up Valley best locations to build, you'll probably find my old location video. And I still stand by all the locations I mentioned in those videos. They haven't really changed anything in the maps to the point where you can't like make spots unviable or something like that. So let me take a bath, let me clean up, and I think we're ending this season. Walk all the time anyway on Oxbow to find bandits and abandoned camps. Then yeah, right next to that lake by Denica, I would say is probably the best spot in the Valley. At least it's my favorite personally. Are we good? Maybe we'll wait for the season to just pan out and end. We got like 2 hours, so that's like 5 minutes. In the meantime, I can make some iron tools, probably more iron knives because that's what we're selling currently. I do like the little areas that have been decorated up that I'm noticing them as I'm running through the village. I'm thinking in the future with these 2 sewing huts, maybe we like separate them on both sides and put a house in the back and then make it like one big like sewing encampment thing. And then we keep one as a sewing hut 1 and then one as a sewing hut 3. So it looks like we have like 2 different types of sewing hut buildings. And then eventually I think I'd like to maybe combine Azot's house, maybe with the smithy. So maybe we'll have like the smithy moved over a little bit, and then we can kind of like wrap it around or add some more smithy decorations. It's kind of a bit of away from his house, so maybe we could do the same, but with this one. Copper arrow seller. Picked a bunch of berries, nice. Nah, we always need berries. I got a lot of berries by my house too, so if you ever need berries here, I put a bunch of bushes here. Wonder if I can get enough berries to put down another bush before the season ends. I'm just gonna place it because it's gonna change any minutes now. All right, I got like 10 seconds. Quick, put it right here. All right, I doubt I'll add any more bushes on this side. Maybe I'll add like one more at the end. But I think I'm satisfied. Planted them across from storage. We can make them wherever. Oh no, that's fine. You can put them wherever. I was just saying I got some berries I've been also farming and harvesting. I'm not like super in demand for them right now. Mesislav. A new baby, as well as 2 lambs and a chick. Awesome, awesome. All right, well, I'm gonna save here, guys, and I think we're gonna be wrapping up. We got through half of the year. We played 2 different things today, so I'm glad we're at least still be able to play a little bit of Medieval Dynasty. Sorry if you guys missed the longer Medieval Dynasty streams. We'll probably be getting more permanently into doing Medieval Dynasty after this week, now that God Save Birmingham is kind of completed. I think I'll be streaming again on Tuesday. Not too sure, but if we do stream on Tuesday, I'll probably be playing some Medieval Dynasty. If you guys enjoy the stream, don't forget to pay that King's Tax of 1 like or 1 sub or membership. Relapse channel out. Since I swapped streams, it reset the like, so if you could do that again, I would appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I think for the weekend, I gotta look for, see if there's anything new that was coming out that I was looking forward to. If not, we'll probably just be doing Medieval. I was talking about last stream where I wanted to do like a day where we just played a bunch of different medieval games that I haven't had the opportunity to try. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that next week. So I might put that on the back burner too. But until next time, guys, it was fun. Appreciate everybody playing today, checking out the stream. Off work Tuesday, so let's hope we can. Oh, nice. No, thanks, Something. Thanks, Autumn. Thanks, Miss Rebel. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get some food. Until next time, guys. Take care, y'all.